This episode is sponsored by Travelling Matt. Thank you for your support.
Right, shall we see what the Mafia has to say? Speakeasies are well and good, but they won't last forever. Hey, I got a family to take care of. Can't be putting all the eggs in one basket, capiche? That's why I invested in this place. It'll be the biggest casino in the city. My personal cash cow and a great place to do my dirty laundry. I just need to convince these stubborn city councilmen into a gambling exemption. Good press and record-selling newspapers, that'll do the trick. All I'm doing is bringing some light to dark times. Is that so bad? We need to print at least one Mafia story, but also sell 248,000 newspapers. What's the military got to say? Politicians whisper caution. Journalists soar doubt. What I need is a public that understands strength. You see this ship's deck? If I ran it like the streets of this city, the enemy would have stormed the harbour before we blinked. Is that a stain? Recruit! Clean it up! Sir, yes, sir. This nation needs a press that knows when to sound the alarm. So, are you here to rally resolve or let cowards write history? It's almost like I don't know which character I'm doing the voice of. So this would need to be, we print 2 alarming stories. This might be better for us, quite honestly. Hillside Park. Unrest, statistics, and this scandal we're already sort of working on. Hopefully not old. But it also has alarming. But if we combine this with the military, this should be a good combo. December 1931. We're saving up for lifts as well. Let's order all the paper. I'm going to order a little bit of food, a little bit of coal, leaving us with 4,000 doubloons. Okay. 2 ads. This one doesn't have any amount on it. Hudson Theatre Company. Oh, look, it comes with 6 influence points instead. See, I was thinking Milton Courts would be good. The sportswear, because look, the review and also statistics comes from sports, but I want the influence points. I'm saving up for the lifts for the building. We need a lot of influence. So entertainment for this silver review, which we will need for Hillside Park. Let's do the Hudson then. Hudson Theatre Company. Next weekend, all earnings go to charity. Kathy D, could you go to the theatre and get on that, please? Thank you. Makes me emotional. They're doing this. Okay, that's going to be our ad. I'm not doing 2 ads. 1 is fine. Okay. Good. And then Tressel's working on these 6 influence points over here, which gets us the gold scandal. So that is going to be fresh news for us. That's amazing. Oh, and it also gets us the unrest that we need for Hillside. So this prohibition betrayed, fantastic story. We really do need it. Then this Al Capone, sentenced to 11 years, has the silver statistics. That will be a fresh story too, so we also need this. What is this political story? A judge in love could cause outrage. I kind of want to do that story because it sounds fun, but we're not going to do it. We're not going to be doing that. In Europe, Rolls-Royce acquires Bentley Motors. 8 days left on this. Peluso's out there working on it. That's just for funsies. Now, the military wants alarming, which is all crime and economy. And we also need an entertainment. for this silver review. But we might start with crime and economy for these alarming stories. Do you know what? We could also just stick in entertainment. Just prioritise those 3 because it helps the ad, you see, that entertainment one. Okie dokie. Let's go. So we're expecting lots of deliveries. Here's one. Lots of paper. Let's see about getting a bunch of paper into printer and storage. Who's that? Xander is back. Let's get that story in. Oh, a crime story. It has alarming. It does have an alarming. Mysterious clampdown fuels European riots. Now we have to choose a path. Now we don't want to go... I mean, we've got this crime gruesome story down here. We don't want to go that route because we want this alarming over here. So we're going to go up top. It risks outrage, but we're going to send somebody to the local residence home for this tragic crime. Let's send Sir. It was the police. Not use. Is that supposed to be us? Don't know. Anyway, I think that was 4 protesters. Prosecutor rocks with infamous response. When he gets through here, we will get to this other file. Investigative silver, but also our bronze alarming. Yes, good. Good. This does mean that all the lines are taken. Bit unfortunate. Bit unfortunate. Here come the protesters then. Here come the protesters. We've got some lawsuits as well that we're supposed to be processing. I hope they are getting processed. I'm going to just save a bit of time by getting the security guards down there by hand myself. Let's get this food on the shelf. The coal has just arrived as well. You know, just a bit of a top-up, really, of bits and bobs. Good. Yeah, deal with all of that. How's our lawyer doing over here? No, you're almost good. 4 hours away from clearing the lawsuits. That's wonderful. Okay, so the mysterious clampdown. We have moved forwards towards the alarming part. Was that a news story that's just popped up? Yes, it is. An entertainment story just popped up. Doesn't have alarming, but look, it does have silver fame and it has all sorts of stuff going on. It doesn't have the review, though. It doesn't have alarming. It has a lot of good stuff, but it would take a lot of work. First live opera broadcast. It's a shame. It's a good story, but I think we're going to have to keep the lines open on that one. Who shall we send here? I think we will send Xander to finish this European rights story. I will do some serious digging. Thank you, Xander. Citizens demand investigation. The lawsuits are gone. Fantastic. What is this? We have 15% unemployment rate. We could risk lawsuits for this. It doesn't have any alarming and it doesn't have the silver review either. So I'm probably going to get rid of that one. Yeah. Cold water drives winter apparel. Now, okay, this doesn't have silver review or alarming, but it does have 4 influence points. So I think we're going to do this one. I mean, it also has a silver statistics. Okay, an economy story. So I'd like you to go to the New Orleans department and get started on that. Never a dull day in fashion. Business in coats, both men's and women's, was the best in a number of weeks. Good story. Lots of influence. Bravo. Bravo. Something going on with the ad. What's wrong with the ad here? It's a draft. It needs to go to somebody. Send it to that editing desk there. There we go. Entertainment story. More influence points. And the silver review. And we get to unlock an item. Holy hell. We need this one. Children of Darkness. Okay. So we need to investigate both these files. We've got an entertainment file up top here, which leads to the new object. And then down here, we have the silver review and 4 influence points files. This is nuts. We need 2 people for this. We will send Thomas Harper up top. Reporters. Premiers in NYC and Trestle, if you could do that. Outstanding. Between them, they'll lock that one down. That'll get us our silver review. That will sort Hillside. Now it's just about as many alarming stories as we can get our hands on. So this is all crime and economy. Let's turn off entertainment. Really look for the alarming stories. Want some lines open, of course, because all the lines are currently closed. Here we go. Cold weather drives winter apparel. Oh, we have nobody to send out there yet. We need somebody to arrive back before we can do that one. What about this entertainment one? Has just unlocked a poster. That was good. That was good. Right, let's get these stories out. Okay. The Rolls-Royce story in London has progressed. I'll come back to that in a moment. Oh yeah, let's have a look at this poster we unlocked. Let's see. Politics poster. So it buffs politics. Let's go to our... we can put one here. It's not going to fit there. Oh, it's not going to fit here. And that's a shame. What if we... do that? Now can we fit it? No. Okay, if we move this clock, we just got to try and fit all this junk on the wall. Now can we get the politics poster in there? Yeah. I mean, it's only buffing one politics. Still, we got a bit of a buff out of it. We have. Peluso, could you please head to the Department of Commerce? Got to keep the goods warm. Warm underwear, most sought after commodity. Trust you to be reporting on that, Peluso. Okay. And then, yeah, so out at the Europe thing, though, sir, could you go to the Rolls-Royce headquarters in London? Thank you. A power move that leaves competitors in the dust. Merger strengthens market position. Getting close to risking lawsuits, though. We are. Well, it is what it is. Oh, we've got some lines open. Fantastic. A crime story, but it's in no way alarming. Vault remains impenetrable. I'm going to get rid of that one. I'd like alarming. I would like alarming, please. Oh, we're all out of crime stories, so they're going to have to be economy. Can we get some alarming economy stories, please? That's a society story. And that's a sports story. No, these things are in no way what we're after. So, the first American woman to receive Nobel Peace Prize. Great story, though. An inspirational society story. And then we have this sports one over here. A late run sinks home 11. It does have statistics, but it's not alarm. They're not alarming. I might dump the sports story. I kind of want to do the Nobel Peace Prize one and it's a quick, small story. Thomas Harper could do it really quick. So, what an amazing woman. Jane Addams' unwavering effort for peace and societal change is being honoured. And he's so good, it'll get a quality star on it. And I might even put an editor on it and get like a couple of stars. Like, really go for it. Let's just really go for it. Okay, we can progress in London. Okay, we're going to need to risk lawsuits. We need Peluso or Sir to come back as well for that one. Who's this? It's Sir. We need Sir to go to London. Okay, risking lawsuit, risking lawsuit. We dodged all lawsuits. Will Bentley keep its own charm or will Rolls-Royce take the wheel? Future of Bentley remains uncertain, says market analyst. So we get a gold forecast tag out of this. Along with the bronze unrest, I'm going to put an editor on that. We also get the double down, double the money from Sir. So, I mean, cracking story happening over here in Europe. Loving it. Can I get any more alarming economy stories, though? Can I? That's a sports story, if ever I've seen one. Oh, look. It's got a gold scandal on it. NFL season concludes. So we could just tell a nice, triumphant sports story. Or we could risk lawsuits for a gold scandal tag. It's gossip, but it's not a fib. Let's do it quick. Let's get Richasaw in to do sports gossip. Let's not make a big deal out of this. Packers won, but was it fair game? And then send Tressel to Lambeau Field. Risk the lawsuit. Sounds like we got them because the little alarm went off for 2 lawsuits. Okay, we're making a big deal out of this. Was a match cancellation to preserve first place? Wow. So we're going to smash through that, but it gets a quality star on it and all that sort of business. Might put an editor on that as well. Here comes the lawsuits. Lawsuits. Hello, lawyer. Could you process those, please? Could you process those, please? Oh, it's starting to rain. I love it when it rains in this game. Everyone gets their brollies out, and it sounds good. Thomas Harper is back. Who can I hand that to? Reg. Reg can have that. Oh, new story. It's entertainment. New film on Broadway. No, get rid of it. Why are we doing entertainment? Please prioritize alarming economy stories. What in the heck? This is a political story. Communist planning parade. I beg your pardon. So we have a political dirt. We do risk outrage, but I might do it. Indianapolis communist convention. Can we send someone out to there, please? Xander? Public outrage. 4 protesters. Don't care. As dangerous interest for communism is rising. Here comes the protesters. That's fine. That's fine. Ridiculous behaviour. Let's get all that down there. Novelist draws store crowd. So we could draw outrage from this. Entertainment, silver tag of fame. Sure. Okay. Richasaw, you could do with some practice and entertainment. Would you like to go to the civic stage? A controversial book signing, apparently. 7 protesters. Pfft. We've still got a line open, so whatever. Here come the protesters. Yeah, that's it. Go out there. Look, Melissa and Zergwin doing amazing things. Getting rid of all these silly protesters. Ooh, Zergwin just leveled up. So our top story, I think, for the front page should probably be... Oh, where did that go? Oh, what's going on here? Oh, Tressel can't get in the building. I'll sort that out. There you go. Our top front page story should probably be this one. Prohibition Portrayed. I mean, it's nuts, isn't it? Look at all that. Look at all that. It does have right leanings, which is a bit upsetting for me. But we could counteract that with this crime story. And I'm saying this crime story because there's like a gold tag and a silver tag and a star, and even though it doesn't line up with anything else on the front page. Absolutely nothing at all. On the second page, we've got this entertainment story. Oh, it's flipped. which we could put there. It's got no leanings. And then we could put the entertainment ad with it. Right. We are going to be a bit short on stories, aren't we? Damn. We might not be, but none of these stories are really matching up. It is a bit all over the place, isn't it? I could put this story on the front page because it matches up with the crime a little bit, but now we're leaning a little bit too right. So on the back page, I would probably need to put this cold weather drives winter apparel because it brings us back again on the old leanings. Because I was thinking, you know, a good money maker with no leanings is that Rolls Royce one. Oh, that's true, actually. So maybe we could take these two off. These entertainment ones, move them to the back page. Because if we get this Rolls Royce story done, we could put that on the ×2 here. Which could be pretty fun. We'll also be getting this NFL sports story. I've got to cut... this Al Capone story will actually team up with this winter apparel one really well. Strange but true. Because it's got the economy and statistics. It's really bizarre, isn't it? Okay. And then we could put this crime one here, bringing us back to the centre. We don't have more alarming stories, which in itself is quite alarming. Do you know what I mean? Quite alarming. What is this? Germany faces reparations crisis. So we would have to pick a lane here. So we can do the political European side, or we can go towards the economy European side. Now, the political European side will risk lawsuits and get us Silver Insider with unrest and a leaning towards the right. Or we could go to the economy European, which would lead to Silver Statistics and a leaning to the left. We get more tags from the insider stuff, which I might do. Let's buy a ticket to Germany. And I'd like to send somebody to the League of Nations. Right? Which might be Sir. He's not a politician. Okay. Let's send... I don't want to send Trestle. Let's send Kazakal to League of Nations. Will the world stand by or demand more from Germany? International leaders express concerns. That will take a couple of days to get that going. Riots are dealt with. Okay. Ah, she flipped quite far to that bin. That's good. She is editing. This is wonderful. Jessica doing just amazing work. And so is Matt, can I just say. Matt works really hard. They all work really hard. Oh, I just picked up that pot. Or Shizu, where does that need to go? The typesetter. Matt's actually quite unhappy. He was just in with the generator for quite a while there. That's probably what it... I mean, that will do it, won't it? That will do it. How are we doing with this story? I want that story. We got like this sports and gossip story. It means we lean though. I don't want to do the leaning. It's a great story. So I might pop Children of Darkness there because it has no leaning, and then put that sports there. I know they're none of them like linking up to anything, but no, that's got a star in it as well. Look, I've got no... We're getting to a point where we need another page. I think we need to look at another page. Oh my goodness. Because I'm starting to think that I never have enough room. Do you know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Okay. Because we've got this huge story here. Huge story. The Rolls-Royce one. Which I want to use. It has no leanings. It has no leanings. So the entertainment then comes back over here to the centre with this crime story. Leaving us one space on the third page. Two of them are old stories, two of them are not finished. Out of the two finished ones, I'm inclined to go with the first American woman to receive Nobel Peace Prize. It's got a star on it and stuff, so I'm going to stick that in there. And we are right on the money for our harmonise. Are you saying we haven't printed any alarming stories? No, we have. We have, because there's an alarming story there. I have no other alarming stories. They wouldn't come up. It's sort of... We had to print 2 alarming stories and I never got a second alarming story. Because even out of the stuff that's not done here, nothing here is alarming. We didn't get it. We've just failed the military. I desperately tried to get... I tried to get it. It never came. We never got an alarming story. And look, I mean, there is still more economy stories out there. There's 3 more stories. One of them is probably alarming. What? So we've upset the military. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. But we have done Hillside Park. We are going to sell over 300,000 newspapers, which means we could probably do that Mafia one. I'm really scared of that Mafia one. It's quite a lot of papers, isn't it? Ooh, okay, let's print this newspaper. Let's do it. Let's print this newspaper. Agency fees quite high. And go! Yeah, 302,500 newspapers sold. It is a record sale. I'm off to Broadway. Everybody says it, and what everybody says must be true. 5 stars on that one. We should have done the Mafia. Should have done it. Total influence gained 32 from news items. That I was working hard on that. 1 from record sales, 1 from district. 11,700 doubloons. Hillside Park, 5,000 subscribers are now ours. A clean deck, we messed up. Empty words, flimsy headlines. If that's your idea of patriotism, God help us all when the real battle starts. Oh dear. Okay. Still, we are unlocked harmonise, which I'm really pleased about. Really pleased about that. Looks like we've reached the end of the year. Let's look at the calendar of next year. Okay, here we go. So, in January, we want to be informational to unlock another diplomat tag. We've got an ad in economy somehow, even though I couldn't get the economy stories that I was after. It was all a bunch of nonsense, quite honestly. Minus our fees, we are down to 8,700 doubloons. Lots of people levelled. Sarah, Callum, Peluso, Ashley, Xander, Dane and Zergwin. All levelled. Just amazing. Wow. All sorts pinging there on the map. Wonderful. So we have started January 1932, but I forgot to press record. So, to quickly catch you up where we are, we're not very far. I haven't started the week, you can see here. Not started the week yet, but I've started to do things in the building. We're doing this Mafia one, where we print at least one Mafia story, and we need to sell 302,000 newspapers. And I'm really quite scared about doing this one up. So I decided to do this Hempstead location because they're all scoops. And I thought we need like a sensational newspaper to try and sell that many. This Hempstead one, which is all scoops from Solomon, it's got gold evidence, it's got silver statement, it's got silver review, it's got bronze triumphant, and it's got bronze dirt. These are all sub tags in bigger stories. So I figured these might go well together. We might be able to do quite a big paper with this. Also, though, it would unlock the Photo Academy, St Paul's School, and the hospital, which I thought would be quite good. I also unlocked the elevator. And so back in the office, I'm in the process of rearranging everything. And I put in the elevator. Now, it was 3,000 for the shaft. It's 250 for every door on each level. So it's been very expensive to put that in. I'm in the process of having a rejig of the building to see what we can do with that. We have started an ad. We have a Golden Harbour weathering the storm together. This is an economy ad. 250 is how much we get from it. So Kathy D has gone to their offices for that. She says their office is very impressive, which made me feel a little bit bad, which is why I'm working on our offices now. Sorting out the tower bit by bit. It's going quite slow, but I'm doing it. We have room for another reporter. And looking at our list, we only have 2 in economy. So I'm thinking we could really do with getting another reporter in economy. And if they are also sort of crime and politics, I think it's sort of these ones that I'm interested in. You know. Yeah. Because I don't think we'll do entertainment quite as much. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. So crime, politics and economy. This is interesting. So we do have Matilda, who is crime and economy, but also sports. And then here, Philip, economy, politics, sports. How many times are we willing to refresh this, do we think? We've done a refresh. And with the refresh, economy, crime, society. Economy, crime, entertainment. The combo we're not interested in. Damns, okay. You can only do it 2 more times this week. So we've got economy, entertainment and politics. Economy, crime and sport. Yearly peaker gains a 2% speed increase on tasks every month, but rests in January. What's this one here? Big eater, nutrition stats decrease more slowly. Economy with a pip. Crime, but with entertainment. One more. And what do we get? Oh no. We've got 2 economies. Entertainment and politics, or society and sports. We'll wait. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll stash that for now and wait. Okay, let me finish this. Right, I think I've done it for now. We have decided to go with just the lift. No stairs. We shall see. But I just wanted the room on the floors the space. So we've kept, as you can see, assembly tables and typesetting desks, 2 sets of. Along with the security guards, we've now moved down to this first floor. So that's good. Then on the next floor up, we have a bathroom. We have our 3rd typesetting and assembly table, but then we also have a room for the telegraphing stations, and we have room for one more. As you can see, there is space. On the next floor, we have utilities, basically. We have the generator. We have the workbenches. We've got the sweeping station, the washing station. The workbenches are in their own separate room, which is nice. The generator's in its own separate room here on this floor as well. And I've tried my best to combat all of the noise and heat. And then in the room before the separate lift shaft, we have the sweeping station, the washing station. We've got the resupply desk and, of course, his storage cabinet. The floor above that is the printer. And you can see it's taking up the entire floor now. And despite there being vents all over it and these acoustic panels, we've got fans, and we've also got the industrial brick. There's still a huge yellow wave of heat, but it's a hell of a lot better than it normally is. And you can see that there is space for page 4, which is wonderful. Next story up, we have another toilet and all the reporters, and you can see I've rearranged all of their posters and garb to help buff them. The floor above that also has a toilet, and there's a lot of empty space here. You can see that Dane, the lawyer, has his own office here at the back. We've got the coffee machine in this big open floor here, where we have the sales desk and, of course, Kathy, who likes her coffee, and she's right by the coffee machine. We've also got the text editing desk here and room, right, for photography and that sort of stuff, and maybe the map person or whatever. Illustrator, we'll be able to get a couple of bits here. So I'm hoping this will do us for a while. But I'm honestly not sure about having just the lift. Oh, the newsstand is open because we're at the beginning of the week. Yeah, not really sure. But if we watch them, they move really fast through the lift. And there was 2 in that lift there. So it seems we might be able to get 3 in. But there are queues. Can you see there is already queues here? So that is interesting. They do queue. But we can get 2 in a lift, it turns out. And the lift goes really fast. It's not slow. So that's good. That is good. Right. Done the ads. Had a big sort out. Took ages. Forgotten what we're doing. We need to have a huge paper. We need to have a crazy amount of sales. I'm scared. Now, we do have a scoop here. Solomon is already out. Town Hall uproar. So for Hempstead, this would give us a dirt scoop. It also comes with a silver fame, which is kind of interesting. We have to choose a path. Right. Town Hall uproar. It's a political story, starting with we needing to send somebody to a burned village. That sounds all a bit unpleasant. Let's send Xander to the burned village. I'll make it quick. Public outcry calls for a political accountability. Do make it quick, as we need to get to the dirt. Now, we've also got a sports story here. Now, it does come with a silver review. Basketball starting. I suppose we could potentially get somebody out there. I might actually just get rid of that one, yeah. What's going on this one in Europe? Oh, Kazakal is out there. Okay, so we've got to bear this in mind. This will be going as well. That's fine. Okay. Also, Do we prioritize? So we are after a mafia story, which is through politics and crime. So let's do politics and crime. Let's prioritize those two. It will help with our silver statement. It will help with our triumphant as well. We've already started the scoop on dirt. Okay, all right. So into our new office for our telegraphers. Aren't they great? Aren't they great? Pipe. Story. Okay, what is this over here? So in New York, promising a bright spot in dark times. This has the mafia story. We have a mafia story here. It's going to take a bribe. It's going to take all sorts of things. It also comes actually with silver statement and a silver insider. This could be great for our paper. We need this. First of all, trestle. If you could go to City Hall, a little fun could be just the tonic the city needs. Should gambling become legitimate in dire times? So this will help the casino thing. Now we also need to do a bribe. So we're going to do the bribe. We don't have the money. I should have... Oh no. Oh no. I need to take out a loan. Let's take out a loan of a couple of thousand. Can I go back to that story? Please tell me I can. That's a different story. That's a scoop. Please, can I do the bribe now? Yes. Okay. Yeah, that was quite expensive. 130 or something was that? Right, anyway, we need to send somebody to the Home Office for this silver statement. Also comes with the crime tag. We have Sir, thank goodness. So a bulge in the city's purse sounds like a winning hand to me. He also has the double time but double money. Retired head Justice Department sees benefit for tax coffers. Okay, when we get past that, we are going to be risking lawsuits, but it is what it is. Here, then, we have a triumphant scoop. Fantastic. This also leads to silver fame and silver insider. This is all fantastic stuff for needing to sell a huge paper. First woman elected to Senate. So we need two political. All my political people are out. That's pretty dire. They are all out. Everything is politics. I do not have enough. Kazakal is in Europe. She's in London, I think. Just gonna have to sit here and wait for anybody to come back to the building. Look, we're ready. And Solomon is at the burned village. And we're only going to get too political. Just fire again. If we got Susan, it's the entertainment instead of the crime, but she does have the economy, which is actually the most important thing that I need, and also politics, along with the big eater. Okay, so it's going to be Susan. We're going to employ Susan as a reporter. She's got entertainment, though. Oh, whatever. Okay, so it's okay. I mean, she's great in every other way. Susan. We need a name for Susan. Bry. There you are. Welcome aboard. We need you. Urgently. Very urgently. Bry, could you go to the election headquarters for the first woman elected to Senate at a first? Yes. Hattie W. Caraway secures her own mandate. This means we've taken that scoop from Solomon. He's gone from here. But we really need somebody else urgently. We need to choose a path at this burned village one. Obviously, we're not going to go to town hall for this uproar. We are going to go to the fire station for this dirt and silver tag fame, but also the scoop on the dirt. But we need somebody to come back to the building. We have got progress in Europe. It's not London, is it? It's Germany. We need to send somebody out to there as well. Again, nobody's available. Somebody is arriving back. Is that Kazakal? Oh, we've got a couple. Xander, let's set off his story, and Kazakal. Excellent. Okay. Okay. So this scoop story. Xander, could you go to the fire station, get that dirt scoop? On my way. Excellent. Mayor ashamed by bribery allegations. That's that scoop dealt with. We are going to come back to Germany. Kazakal, could you... We're going to risk lawsuits for this. But I'd like you to go to the meeting room. Silver Insider as well as the Bronze Unrest. Lawsuits coming. Here we go. We heard the siren. 5 lawsuits. I was just standing there and didn't hear a thing. Critics cast doubt on Germany's ability to fulfill expectations. That is a lot of lawsuits. And, of course, we have no lines open. No lines open. Oh, 3 people in that lift. Look at that. 3 people. No lines left open. If I come back to the map, we haven't even unlocked the radio tower. We really need to unlock the radio tower. Oh my goodness. Because of course I've got no lines open and we need a big paper, big scoops, big everything. Here's our million lawsuits. Okay. Well, Dane, you're going to be very busy. Oh dear. Oh dear, Dane. Okay. Yeah, Dane's going to be very busy. There is no doubt. See how quick that lift is? Isn't that great? I'm hoping we'll be fine without the stairs. Somebody else has arrived back. Trestle. Okay, let's take your story. Let's get that processing. Okay, does that open up any lines of communication? No. This could be where we're missing scoops, I guess. Maybe it works a bit like that. Maybe these stories tick down. So we've got like 15 stories here, but maybe they do tick down. Even if I'm not getting them. Do you know what I mean? So let's stop prioritizing these for the Mafia story. Although crime and politics is still a thing for this silver statement. But we've also got entertainment and sports for this scoop here. So then we'll take the focus off. Right. On the Mafia story, we're going to be risking more lawsuits. Again, though, everybody for crime is out of the building. This is a nightmare. Somebody has arrived. Ah. Bry is here. Bry's back. And who's this? Sir is back. Right, let's see. Sir. More lawsuits, Dane. Go to the city council for me? Yeah, more lawsuits. Another 5 lawsuits. That's 10 lawsuits. Some strongly disagree, I guess. So, turn shady gambling into a profitable source of jobs and entertainment, says lawmaker. A lot more lawsuits. Well, yeah. Here come 5 more lawsuits. Dane. Very busy boy indeed. Actually, that looked like 4. I think it's just the way that it's... Yeah, let's just put 1 on the floor, look. Okay. Let's get the stories out of their hands. Kazakal and Xander are back. Let's get these lawsuits to Dane's desk. I'll do this manually. Because it's a lot. It is a lot. Okay. Nightmare. But we do have a line of communication open now. in Europe and in North America, which is something. Breaking news. Wow, this could be good for record sales, although it is sports. Which is not a problem. Third Olympic Winter Games. The Winter Olympics are in our own backyard. Lake Placid will become a beacon of international sporting achievements next month. And who better to promote this than us? The unifying power of the Olympic spirit is something our readers could really use in these trying times. Head for the mountains, publisher. This is a bit of an issue. Because, of course, we're not really going to be doing any sporting stories. And look, it's 4. There are 4 here to unlock the 2 times sales on it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It would take everybody we've got here. We might have to abandon this lake one. Because nothing that I'm doing here is sports. Yeah, I think we're going to have to not worry about that one. Wow. Wow. That feels weird. We do have a scoop here. Triple murder shocks city. This would be the evidence gold scoop. Ooh. Now, it starts with a gruesome crime. Who's up for a gruesome crime? I don't know if Kazakal counters spies. I think it's just mobsters, isn't it? I might give that a go, though. So, Xander, go to the abandoned warehouse. Who would commit such a horrible act and why? Bodies found in Chicago warehouse. Nasty. Nasty. I might try this because there's sports people here we probably won't be using. Like Richasaw, for example. Go to Lake Placid Organization Committee. Director, Lake Placid has the world's eyes on it. We have constructed the world's largest ski jump in Big Pines, says Godfrey Dury. We could send Trestle out. Are we going to need Trestle? Oh my goodness. There's this story. I've started this story. We need to finish this story. Wow, okay, we're going to send Kazakal to the campaign trail for this first woman elected to Senate. We need to progress this story. A quiet campaign but strong voice. Modest campaign style resonated deeply with the public. We need this story. So I'm going to have to keep Trestle available, which I really cannot do the breaking news story. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I suppose we could send Peluso to the ski slope, which has sports and triumphant. What an achievement. We could have a go at that. But I have to keep Trestle here. This is a European story. Fascist crush anti-fascist group in Milan. Okay. This has a gold bombshell on it. I don't think we would get it done this week. That being said, shall we do a plane flight? 300 takes off 48 hours. We will send Bree to the central offices in Turin. This is politics and European. If you could get that done. When freedom speaks, repression answers. Anti-fascist group. Words I can't read. El Libertera. Targeted. Did I say Brie? Bry. I must say Bry. Terrible at this sort of stuff. Okay. So again, all the lines are taken up. Which is a bit tragic for our scoops that we need. Yeah. It's great having the lift here. I'm very excited about that. How are you doing on the old lawsuits? 9 lawsuits. A lot of lawsuits. Right. We've got all sorts going on here. Yeah, we're running out of time on this. I know, but it's not as important. Right. We need to get somebody. This triple shock murder Goes in two directions. The most important one, though, that we need to do before Solomon is get to this gang hideout. We have nobody available. We have nobody available for that. We do have Trestle available, though, for this first woman elected to Senate, where we need to send him to these political circles for the Silver Fame and the Silver Insider. So, Trestle, if you could do that. Also, Second Fiddle. So, does he add the star? No, he doesn't. Okay, guess she showed them. It's not adding the star. Okay, maybe that's because these two had to unlock that one or something. So it doesn't work. Whatever. Still, we've got that progressing, but we do need... Oh, somebody's arriving now. Oh, loads of people. Okay, Kazakal is back. Sir is back. And Xander is back. We've emptied all their hands for them. So we have a full house here. Okay. So Kazakal does. Kazakal stops the spy. Look. Gang hideout. Go there then. Who is infiltrating? Oh. Or not. Oh, I thought she did. She doesn't. Who's infiltrating? One spy. We're getting one spy. That's okay. Is this just the beginning of a bigger case? Could be. Gang leader caught. If we could also send Sir to the Chicago Police Department for the tragic and the silver speech. They're not scoops, but could this be another gang hit, or is it something more sinister at play, or is there something more sinister at play? That's not a scoop, but it's still all good to have, isn't it? I mean, it is. I still have nobody to send out for this Winter Olympics thing. It's all pretty tragic. We do have a line open, though, which is good in North America, because we still need a review scoop and a statement scoop. We are searching for them. There is no scoop here. The Stimson Doctrine. It does get a silver statement story, but it's not a scoop. I'm going to have to get rid of this to keep the line open. I need the line open. It's Wednesday. Wednesday is actually almost over. What do we have here? Okay, back over in Milan. We do risk injury. We could end up losing 2 people here. Oh my goodness. Well, the only person we have available is Xander. I'm sorry, Xander. Via Roma, Turin. Please be okay. Please be okay. Please, you're not going to be okay. 4 days in hospital. We've lost Xander. This is terrible. This is terrible. Right. We need a taxi to come in. Here is a taxi. It's Bry. Hand that off. We've also had a story come in. Oh, it's got a scoop on it. Silver review. We could send Richardson there. Richardson would open up the second part really quick. So Federal Theatre Stage. Send you there. So dramatic to hear one's own worries. Play depicts relief lines. And then I'd have to send Bry to the press room now. It would get that silver scoop. Probably more important than over here. Bry can't even go to the Milan one. So, Bry, please go to the press room. Will edits sharpen the message or blunt its force? Right. That's good. Where is this story? Ah, we've missed the chance to do the edit on that. I need those other editing desks, don't I, or something? I think I do. I'm just thinking we haven't done any edits. I might do it here. Edit enabled for this gold evidence. That's the one I was looking for. Here it is. Kazakal's on it. Yeah, let's do an edit on that. Yes. We need somebody to return. Let's keep an eye on the taxis. So the scoop we're missing is the silver statement. Crime and politics. Crime and politics. We'll prioritise those. But yeah, all the lines are currently busy. Bit tragic. Ben Buttery just leveled up. Saw that. Oh, taxi arriving. Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? We've got 2 here. Sir is back. Excellent. And so is Trestle. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Right, quick. Over in Milan then, who can we send? We can only send Sir, so I guess you're going to Turin. Simply undemocratic. Anti-fascist leader arrested in crackdown. We have a line open. We need to find this statement scoop. Oh, please, let's find this statement scoop. All amazing stories. All amazing stories. It needs to be a huge paper. No pressure. This is not a scoop. It is a crime story. Gangland turf wars. I'm going to in Denver suburbs. We're going to have to scrap it. Keep the line open, please. Taxi has arrived. Ah, Richardson has arrived. And Kazakul. The spy has arrived. The spy has been thwarted. Okay, again, crime story, not a scoop. Strike, clash, turns deadly. We could risk police fines for this one. It's a tragic crime story. We're going to have to say no to that one, I think. Got 2 lines open now, though. We've got another crime story, no scoop. 200 cases of whiskey seized. Brilliant. At a secluded brewery. It's not a scoop. I'm afraid that we might have missed this statement scoop. Kazakul, go out there. Do that story. Kind of getting thirsty myself. Bootlegging business found. It keeps a line open. We can always pull her out of it if we need to. Rip Winter Olympics as well, right? It's just not fitting the bill this time. There's 8 stories remaining. Another crime story, no scoop. This one is arguably better because it has crime and adventurous. Long-standing manhunt ends. So I'm going to pull Kazakul off this one and get rid of the whiskey seized. I hope you did manage to get some whiskey, though, before I pulled you, Kazakul. And I'm going to send you to the police station. Long-standing manhunt ends because this is crime and adventurous. So bringing an end to his reign of terror. Law enforcement finally apprehends a notorious gangster. It keeps the lines open in case we can get another story. Oh my goodness. Thomas is trained in Harmonize. Can you believe it? Bry is back with gripping stories. We are progressing on this fascist story in Milan. I really want this. I just don't think I'm going to get it. Would second fiddle work here? Although, Kazakul is so fast on politics. Okay, go to the Piazza Castello, was it? The fight for liberty becomes harder. Opposition under siege. No, we don't get the second fiddle thing. I've clearly, because it's the third file. If we could do this, I'm going to enable editor for this, although I am a little bit concerned about how long that might take. It's Friday. No, we won't do the editor thing. I need to get this to the finish line. It's the gold bombshell. We could really do with this, along with politics. Yeah. We could really do with getting that done. We do not have our silver scoop on statement. Sir has arrived back. Let's get his story processing. What is this? Potential run on savings bank. So we could send somebody to Philadelphia Bank. It is an economy and unrest story. I mean, it could do. Maybe Bry could go there for a little bit of experience gaining. Confidence is the first deposit, isn't it? Manager rations cash. Yeah, it still keeps a line open for this potential scoop, which I feel like's not going to happen. I feel like the scoop's not happening. There's 5 stories left. This is Hospital Opens Blood Bank. This is an inspirational society story. It's City Hospital. We're going to have to get rid of it. I need to keep the line open. Crime is empty. I don't think we're going to get that last scoop. Oh no! Still, we'll open up all those things. We have done masses of scoops. We do only have one Mafia story, but that's okay. That's okay. What is this? This is a society story. It would take a bribe. Field day shows soil care. I'm not doing it. We've only got 4 stories left. 2 lines open. Somebody is arriving back. It is Kazkul. Get that story processing. Toot sweet. It's a shame we've not got the 4th page, isn't it, really? A sports story. Stellar season culminates in NFL glory. I don't think we would get this done in time. A triumphant sports story. I really do not think we would do this. I might leave it on the board. Oh, it's a shame about that. Are we going to be able to sell enough papers? I don't know. This is a nightmare. And I've not even looked at sort of right or left. There's too much. It's the stress of selling at least 302,000 papers. Do you know what I mean? Like, that is a big ask. Apparently there's 3 stories left on the board, but we don't seem to be getting them in. Wow. Ugh, we do need to actually move slightly towards the sensational. Well, we could put this triple shock murder on the front page. That gets us out of Solomon's way. Although, look, the diplomat. Yeah. If we go really to the left, we could get this diplomat tag. And most of these are sensational stories. Unbelievable. Okay, the Mafia story over here. This is going to be really hard on the old leanings. Really hard. Really hard. Particularly because the front page, you have to have the leanings. Do you know? Do you know what I'm saying? We may just have to run straight into... But we'll lose 20% of our sales if we run into Dolores on the sensational side. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We have nothing left here. I mean, we do have a crime story coming in that goes left. This is quite tragic. That's all right. No. I really want to put this European story in. It's not done yet. Because gold tag, bombshell. I'd love to put it on the front page. Can't. This story here has the old left leaning. Brings us back in the way of... I mean, we're not going to get our diplomat tag. But if we put that, it lines up with this crime story. So we've got the triple shock murder on the front page and the long-standing manhunts. One's right, one's left. So we've collided with Solomon again, but it means that we can put another right one on the front page. And I'm thinking maybe this bombshell one. Fascist crush, anti-fascist group on the front. Because it, yeah. Because, yeah. And it's got crime again. So it's like... really great. And all the tags and all the rest of it. Mind you, we also have this really great Mafia story with crime tags. That's true. What's this? New story in Europe. And it has the scoop. We would have to continue this next week. Italy and Turkey sign agreement. It will take Xander, the diplomat. Let's travel over there by plane. Let's get this started. Okay, so you do choose your path. We're not interested in doing the society European one down here. We want to go this top route because it also comes with 4 influence points as well as our scoop on statement. We're not going to get it done before this paper ends, but we could always see about coming back here next week. you know, we could. We need Xander. He's in hospital still. Still in hospital. How long is he in hospital for, though? Wow, just realised you can lower and raise their salaries. That's amazing. How do I find out he's still in hospital for another day and 2 hours? That should be okay, and then he can get a flight. Then he can get a flight. Okay, so we're about to roll for the presses. There it is. Will this one get done? I do hope so. What about that one? Because I want this fascist story. I do. Right. Let's put that straight into Cal. Yeah, so we should get that story. Oh, we've got a lot to choose from here. Because I'd quite like that fascist story to go on the front page. Now, we then have all sorts of crazy stuff. We've got the Scoop Review. Doesn't have any leaning, so I'm going to have to put that there. Now we can put any leaning here. It doesn't matter. Doesn't really go with anything. Although it does pair with the insider stuff, as well as having our scoop. I'm not gonna do this. I need this town hall uproar to go in, but again, I can't put it in the ~2 because of the leaning. Oh, actually, I can. No, because I'm saving it for the front page fascist story. That one. And that gets up to 250,000 sales. Last minute thinking. Okay. We can afford to go right again, so I might do the Germany thing. Then we've got this silver tag here. 285,000. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. Ugh, this just doesn't work. I can't do it. Cannot do it. I'm going to upset the Mafia. Cannot do it. It's too much. It's too much. If we had the 4th page, don't have the 4th page. And it's 32 influence. Can't even afford it. Even if I just bought it out and shoved it in, I can't. I need 32 influence. I've got 23. We're boned. We're boned. We are utterly boned. Front page is incredible, though. But it is simply no good. Then if I put the German fascist thing there, 280,000 we've got to. 280,000 sales. Well, we're going to have to do it, aren't we? Oh, that's... so we don't get our diplomat thing. We have dodged Dolores, though. But at what cost? We're not getting the amount of sales that we need, so the Mafia are going to be upset with us. We have done well in Hempstead, though, truth be told. Oh, no. Okay, all right, here we go, then. Go to print. Oh, do my little print dance, but... 280,000 newspapers sold. I guess there will always be some crime to read about. Suppose you were an idiot, and suppose you were a member of Congress. But I repeat myself. We didn't have any star qualities, and I thought that we did some editing there. Oh, no. We didn't even get any influence. This was terrible. I mean, he's pretty angry in Hempstead. He has a few words, doesn't make a newspaper. Some goes for subscribers. Same goes for subscribers. Well, you know, they're mine out. Oh, no. You might have just cost me my biggest deal yet, publisher. You want Paulie to break both your legs? No. Oh, no. In February, we now are climbing all over Dolores. It needs to be sensational this week coming. I mean, that's a real shame. We have unlocked adverts for crime and politics, though. And that's pretty good for sensational news. So we need to do sensational news. Really sort of crime and politics. Oh, look at this. Sir has leveled up. Kazakor leveled up twice. Dane leveled. Not surprised with all the lawsuits we're throwing at him. Ben Buttery also leveled. Well, that's good.